we're looking at how to write a problem for this inference data set. So the first thing we've got to do is write an investigation question. We then have to come up with a purpose of why we would want to know about this information. We need to come up with a prediction, and this is our excellence level part. So when we're writing an investigation question, first of all we need to think about all the things we must have in this question. You must tell me the population that you're studying. You must tell me the parameter that you're using. It's usually going to be the median unless you have a good reason to use the mean. You need to tell me which numeric variable you're going to use. So are you talking about the heights? Are you talking about the number of cell phone calls made? What is the variable and its units? What are the two groups? So your qualitative variable. Are you comparing males and females, smokers and non-smokers, Māori with Pacifica? What are the two groups that you're comparing? And that's what you put together to make an investigation question. So in terms of purpose, I want you to think about why you want to know about this. Why do you want to know about comparing these two groups? Think about your context. Okay, what's the situation all about? So you can use your own general knowledge, or you can go and jump on the internet and find some information. Then for the prediction part, you need to make a prediction. Okay, so you need to tell me, this is our excellent stuff by the way, you need to tell me which group you expect to be bigger, shorter, smaller, taller, spend more time talking on the phone, whatever the variable is, you've got to tell me which one you think is going to have higher or lower values. Think about what you expect to find. Think about which median you're going to expect to be bigger or smaller, because that's the key parameter that we're looking for here, is what the median's doing. Think about why. So this is where you can go and find some research. Tell me why you think that females might talk more than males on the phone each day. Okay, think about the reason why. And then make sure you've got some research in there to support that prediction. Let's have a look at our rugby data set. Let's look at the example here. So this is real data, and it's taken from All Blacks and South Africans. It's looking at their weights, and so we've got a variable which is our qualitative, our group variable, which is the position, and we're going to compare forwards and backs. So players that play in a forward position or players that play in the back position. And we're going to look at the weight in kilograms of that player. So that's what we're doing. So the investigation question, we've got to have the median that we're going to compare. We've got to have our two groups. We've got to have our population, and we've got to have our units. So I'm talking about the median. I'm not going to refer to the mean. I'm going to talk about the median, this one, and I'm going to look at the median weight in kilograms. My two groups are my forwards and backs, and my population is rugby players in New Zealand and South Africa according to a sample from that website. So I'm being quite specific where the data has come from. So then I need to think about a purpose. So why am I interested in this topic? So I've got to come up with some reasoning behind that. So I might be, for example, interested in the next Rugby World Cup in 2019. And I know selectors start to look at players that might be suitable for that All Black team, and they want to be able to train them and prepare them for it. So they'll be looking at both forwards and back players, and they want to think about, the selectors are interested in finding out how much these players tend to weigh. So now I'm going to go and look at this in more detail and look about the forwards. So this is my first group. I'm going to find out some more information about this, do some research. And so I've gone to this website, and they suggest that forwards tend to be bigger, stronger, heavier players in the team. And the reason they suggest that they're going to be bigger, stronger and heavier players is because they make the most tackles, and they use their size and strength to get the ball and move it towards the opposition goal line. So I've come up with some more information. I'm finding out what my group is, my forwards, find out would they be heavier, would they be lighter, and why, what's some reasoning behind that. Then I'm going to look at my second group, which is my backs, and I'm going to look at the weight of those backs and try and find out more information about them. So of the same website also suggests that backs provide more of the speed, agility and evasiveness required to score tries. So because of that, because they need to be fast, agile and have good evasiveness, that suggests that those players, the backs, tend to be smaller and faster players. But, and this is me just putting my own general knowledge in here, not all blacks are small. Some backs are small and fast, absolutely, but there are some like Jonah Lomu, for example, who was both large and fast. So that's giving some general information, but noting that it's not always going to be true. So that leads me to my prediction, and I'm going to say, right, based on that information, that research that I've found, I'm going to predict that the median weight of the forwards will tend to be heavier than the median weight of the backs for these rugby players. And there is my problem defined.